What is up? What is up? What is up, people? Doing a solo live. To show you guys what we have sold. I'm gonna show you some of the shit I sold you in March. This month is it March? No, April. April. What is up? And I have just realized on my editing I have put March on my things, but don't you worry, it's all April. Now that I realize it's actually fucking April. All right, who is in the chat? Cheers for jumping in, guys. Oh, I just got a fucking beard hair in my mouth. Tracy's in the house. Cheers for jumping in, Tracy. Must be about 1 o'clock over there, eh? Deep fried deals. What is up? Deep fried deals. Tommy. I don't sleep, Tommy, but he is in the house. Tommy, thanks for joining in. It's 2 p.m. over here, so it's beer o'clock now before we do our afternoon live for the worldwide reselling. Megan, thanks for jumping in. And Sinister, what is up? Did you get heaps of rain this afternoon? I got heaps of rain. I think we got all the rain from Adelaide. Now who else is in? Hey, Brad and Jazz is in the house. Brad must be about 3:30, 4 o'clock over there. Nearly time for dinner over there. Toby has insulted me straight up the bat. Dockers suck and hello chat. Toby, not very nice at all. Oh, lost the chat there. Panther is in the house. How you doing, man? Thanks for jumping in. Kara's jumped in. Cheers for jumping in, Kara. Thanks for jumping on early. Yeah, I was actually going to do 10 o'clock this morning, but then I just wasn't ready. I was too tired to do it, so I just changed it to now. Plus, I wanted to do some editing and all that. Damo's here, man. How you doing, man? And Dave C. G'day, mate. Ken, the DVD King. The DVD King is in the house. Ken. And Thrift Boost. Thrift Boost, the boost. Oh, shit. And my fucking thing just jumps. Hate how the fucking chat just jumps. It's crazy. Yeah, Sinister's a Dockers fan as well, mate. So better watch out, Toby. Aussie Thrifters in the house. Me and Brad have been playing Call of Duty for 72 hours straight. Fucking hell. That's just crazy. Wife is in the house. Wife is watching. She's turned Stan and Netflix off to watch this. Some better entertainment than Stan and Netflix. Oh, Bulldog. The Bulldog is in the house. The Bulldog is in the house. Flipper. And Fashion Finder is in the house. A new one for me. Mel Thrift Fashion Finder. How you doing? Thanks for jumping on. Subscribe. And oh, you only got a few drops of rain. That's crazy. Piss down here. Piss down. Rochelle Ruby, thanks for jumping in. Jazz is packing and listening. So 2 talents there. While Brad just sits back and just types in comments. Anyone else? Before we get started? What does my wife say? Yes, I've stopped watching The Good Fight for this. Yeah, she's been doing a marathon for this show about court cases and all that. But there's only so much court cases I can watch. And hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up if you haven't. Hit that thumbs up if you haven't. Now, I've just realized I've made a mistake that yeah, cool graphics. Thanks. I neglected you for about 4 hours to do all this today in the other room. I just realized that for my show and tells that I was gonna show you some stuff for April, but I thought the month was March I thought it was fucking March. I thought it was March, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I'm gonna put stuff up anyway. Because even though it says March, it's actually meant to say April. So don't fucking worry. So I'm just going to show you some of my favorite things. Some of my favorite things that have sold during April, not March. So March is wrong. So April. And then I'll go to what's just sold this weekend, which was pretty fucking crazy. Ken likes the good fight as well. Where's the troll? I hope the troll's not here because the troll scares me a little bit with his blue lights and that. So no troll. Hey, Marie's in the house. What is up, Marie? So again, straight off the bat, bang, there's a puzzle. I'm not going to put all my fucking puzzles up because everyone has been selling puzzles. So are you using OBS, Rob? I have no idea what OBS is. Is that a sexual transmitted disease? I don't know. I don't know what that means, Brad. Don't know what that means. You can talk to me before worldwide, and I'll tell you. Have sales been slow? My sales have been fucking killing it, absolutely killing it. So I just want to show you some of my favorite things from April, not March, not fucking March. So I got it wrong. I don't know why I thought it was March still, but anyway. So there's a I'm on StreamYard. I'm on StreamYard. I know how to do some graphics and all that. So I've done some little things there. And all right. So what else we got? We got this stupid little fucking puzzle. Puzzles have been fucking selling like no tomorrow. Stupid. They're fucking dumb. Now this one I wanted to put up, even though it was only a $15 DVD. I brought this one. I remember buying this one for a fucking $1, and Devil's Rejects sells straight away. So this sold in a day of me listing it, and this one was in the death pile. So this one was in the death pile, and it sold in April, not in March. It sold in April, not in March. I realized what I fucking done, and and yeah, fucking undercut some prick by a fucking $1, and bang, sold in a day. So if you find Devil's Rejects, or if you've got it in a death pile, absolutely, it's a fantastic movie. Cara, totally agree. Fantastic movie. But if you've got that in your death pile, fucking definitely chuck that up and list it. Now, a few of my haters have mentioned that VHSs don't sell. VHSs don't sell. I'm not going to show you every fucking VHS I've sold in April, but there's an example of one, American Ninja, that sold for fucking $50, man. Plus they pay for their own postage. I don't pay for anyone's postage, man. So they've paid for their own postage. So that one is that one sold for $50, and I'm stoked on that one. That was a fucking cool one. And I didn't put out all my fucking videos up that I've sold because fucking the majority of them are all $10 ones. I don't sell really anything under $10. So all $10. Same with all my DVDs. Sold a shitload of DVDs. So I just want to show you some of my favorite things that I've fucking sold over in April, not March, April. This game, I remember buying this one for $3, I think it was. This one I brought for $3, and that sold for $50. So that was a good find, that one. Games have been going nuts. Games have been going nuts. What else we got? We got Lord of the Rings trilogy. Like I always said, you chuck those when you get DVDs, or if you get stuff that TV series and all that shit that you want to lot up. Eventually, lot them up, man, and they're going to sell. They are going to sell, and that was $40. Plus, they paid for their own delivery. So good the fuck on them. They wanted to watch some Lord of the Rings, even though it's probably on fucking Netflix, but good on him. Drew's in the house. What up, Drew? I'll be catching up with you in a couple of hours, brother. I heard VHS don't sell, question. Yeah, a few people apparently think VHS don't sell, and a lot of people, there's a couple of people that don't believe me that I actually sell VHS, so I thought I might do a what's sold so I can actually show some of the shit that's been selling. So apparently my kitty has been lying. Apparently my kitty is a liar. I've been told my kitty is a liar, but I'll fucking prove everyone that the kitty don't fucking lie. If I say the kitty doesn't fucking lie, the kitty doesn't fucking lie. I'm telling you that. Now, bed sheets. Kitty fucking told you that bed sheets are to look out for when you're doing your little op shoppy. Now, this one sold for, it says 69 there, but I took an offer for 60. I sold that one for 60, And then I also had another one of that. And remember, I paid fucking $3 for one and I think $6 for the other one. And then the other one sold for $50. And that one, and the one that sold for $50 actually had a pillowcase with it. The other one didn't. So that's pretty cool. Look out for your fucking bed sheets, man. Like I said, bed sheets are sweet. I did comment on Kara's channel the other day. I did tell her when she was doing a house thrift. Yeah, Kitty doesn't lie, Tracy. Kitty does not lie. That the Harry Potter movies, I put all those together. Fuck, they worked out to 50 cents each. So what's that? There's 1, 2, 3. There's about $3.50 there, and I made $40. $40, and fuck, they pay for their own postage. So happy days, happy days. Put your shit together. Put your shit together. Oh, sold a WWE bed sheet the other day. That's nice. Was it an old 90s one? I would like to see that. Should have saved it for me. If anyone finds a Ninja Turtles 91, save that shit for me. Just fucking give it to me. Just give it to me. Just fucking give it to me. For your bed sheet advice, just give me that. I could go through and put fucking a million fucking Doctor Who's up here. We sell a Doctor Who DVD every single day. This one was $15. The majority of them are $10. But I could put them up every single day. But I'm not gonna. I'm not going to, because what's the point of me fucking editing and showing you a billion fucking Doctor Who's? But they sell so good, and they go so fucking good, man. They go so good. Who else we got? No one else in the chat. Then we got. All right, so they go wicked, the Doctor Who's. Don't ever not get the Doctor Who's. Of course, man, this is meant to be April, not March. I fucked up. I thought it was March. This Brownlow medal card, this was from our box of unboxings when us boys did the live footy cards unboxing. This one sold for $80, plus they paid for their postage. So $80 for that one. Happy with that, getting Gary Ablett, Kelly's favorite player, Gary Ablett there. This one sold, I know it was only $20. Well, $20 is good because usually my videos go for $10. So this one sold fucking overnight. I put it on and it sold overnight. It was a stupid Smash Hits magazine video, and had Keanu Reeves on it. Had fucking trailers for movies on there, and it had a few video clips of music videos and all that. So yeah, that sold straight away. Don't ask me why. They paid for their own postage, so good on them. They can enjoy that. I actually put it in the VHS player, and it was so shit. It was so absolutely shit. Right Said Fred came on and did I'm Too Sexy video clip, which was pretty funny. Jacqueline, how you doing? Are the bed sheets used or new? No, they're all used. They're all used. I find vintage ones at the op shops, and you don't pay more than $5 for them, and you get $30 to up to $80 for them. So they've been doing fucking amazing for me. Absolutely amazing for me. So that's been good. Aussie Outback Bush Mechanics, how you doing? New one for me. Looks like old mate from Hanson. He does look a little bit like the Hanson guy there. All right, what do we got next? Next up, I'll just show some of my favorite ones. Now, these ones, when we went to the op shop, I got 3. The deal was 3 games for $5. So I picked up 6 Guitar Hero games, and they sold for $110, and they paid for their own postage. So fuck yeah. We were going to sell them at $10 each, so we would have got $60. But for just because a few people have mentioned that Wii games have been going off the charts, I thought, fuck it, let's go a little bit higher than we should, and we did. And look at that, fucking put your Wii games together. Some more footy cards. I just put this one in there because I thought it was cool that we lotted up a lot of our footy cards, and yeah, they sold, man. Fucking these ones, $36, undercut everyone else that was on there that I put all my stuff together, and that was cool. So I got $36 for that lot of footy cards there. This one here, this Richmond Tigers box set of DVDs. This was in that big massive lot of AFL DVDs and all that. So that sold for $30 plus they paid for their postage. Everyone pays for their fucking postage. Pay for your own fucking postage. And AFL DVDs are fucking flying at the moment, absolutely flying. I've had them sitting there for ages, and the VHS of the videotapes as well. So they've been going nuts. I paid 50 cents for that Richmond Tigers box set. So 50 cents into $30. Happy days. This is before fees and all that shit as well, remember? So AFL DVDs are going absolutely crazy. This Doctor Who, it was a CD. What are they? The fucking audiobook things. I think I paid $2 for that at one of my thrift stores. I think I actually got it that time when I got that first shirt of mine that sold for $110. So anyway, that sold for $30. That's pretty cool. Doctor Who shit is going nuts at the moment. Absolutely nuts. So if you've got Doctor Who stuff, sell it. Toys, whatever. I've sold Doctor Who toys and everything. So Tori's in the house. Thanks for jumping in, Tori. All right, got a little bit of a dry there. Had to have a little bit of a swig. Not easy doing solo ones when you don't have someone else talking and you want to have a little swig of your beer. And Bike Contest is in the house. Thanks for jumping in. All right, next I had this one actually sold. And remember, this is meant to be fucking April, not March. I fucked up, but it doesn't matter because fucking I'm allowed to fuck up. I'm allowed to fuck up because I've still got the good sales. So I'm allowed to fuck up. This Red Riding Hood trilogy was brand new sealed. I undercut someone by $1. And this was in our death pile. And Kelly listed it the other day and it sold overnight. Bang. So that was only just posted out a few days ago. And that sold for $20. So if you've got Red Riding trilogy, I call it Red Riding Hood. If you've got Red Riding trilogy, have a watch of that because don't watch it. Fucking just sell it. I'm not going to watch that shit. But there's another one of the footy cards that sold. This was a Sydney Swans Premiership Predictor. That's the most I could get for that because they ain't going to win no Premiership. $30, but I was happy that that sold. Happy that sold. I love this one that sold. This was a this one was a old vintage 1978 Star Wars book I got for 50 cents, and this one. Screw it, Rob says it's March. It's March. Fucking oath. If I fucking say it's March, it's fucking March. I fucked up. Who cares? We can have Easter all over again. Oh, do you want the public holidays again? I want the public holidays again. So we're going to do it. We're going to have these public holidays again. So just call in sick and say that I said it was fucking not April yet. It's still March. This one was good. 50 cents. I paid $19.99, so $20. And yeah, this is pretty sweet. The book was pretty banged up, as I've written there as well. I've written a bit banged up and all that shit. So that's pretty sweet. Bit banged up. 50 cents into $20. Who cares, man? Who cares? This one I think I paid $15 for. $15 for this gun. All it was a gun in the box for some game, G-Con 2 on PlayStation. And that sold for $65. No, actually $60. I took $60 for that. So they sent me an offer, and I took $60 for that. Which, bloody oath, I've had it sitting there for a little while, and I need to get that one thing. What are we saying here? Real question. If you're charging for postage, any reason you're not doing tracked on everything? I do tracked on the baggies. I'm not going to get the baggies out now, but the baggies that have the tracking numbers, they'll get tracking numbers. But I've got my own little way of doing things as everyone else does. DVDs, $2.20 or $3.30, depending on the weight. And they won't be tracked at all. And I've had no issues, but all my VHSs and all that, they will be tracked. I don't put the tracking number in because I sell so much. I don't put the tracking number in of anything of mine unless anyone requests it, or unless they say I haven't received my order and try and scam me. And then I'll put the tracking number in and say, look, it has been delivered, and then I've had no problems. So I got my own little way of doing the way I do it because I sell so much and because I'm working full time as well. I don't have time to sit there and freaking put tracking numbers in of every single little thing. Hassan is in the house. How you doing, man? But yeah, definitely don't do any tracking numbers on the old what's it called, the just the normal DVDs. But good question. This one, you remember, I picked up on one of my ride-alongs ages ago, and this has been sitting in the death pile because we've been too scared to list any vinyls. We've only just listed it last week, and it sold in 2 days. $45 they offered me, and I took $45 for it, even though it says $50 there. And yeah, we that was our very first. Hey, Cookie and Aiden's are in the house. What's up? Must be 7 a.m. over there, I reckon. So it was scary because it was our very first vinyl we've sold, and packaging it up was just different and scary because you have to kind of like cardboard box it. So we'll see how they go when they receive that, because they wouldn't have received that yet. So so tracking doesn't automatically upload to eBay. No, because I use the baggies. So I use the baggies that have a tracking number on it, and you pull the tracking number off. And then I've got a book that I stick the tracking number next to every item that I've sold. And I think I just glitched. So I put the tracking number to every item that I've sold. And I can't be fucked typing them individually, because I don't do it like everyone else where they print out and to pay for the postage on their computer straight away. We pre-buy all the baggies and all that shit. So we do it a little bit differently, but works out the same price. That's just the way we do it. Everyone does it differently, and that's the way I do it. That's the way I do it. Wrestling toys have been going fucking sweet. This one only sold for $25, but I only paid $6 for this. And out of all those wrestling toys, I only got two left now. So, which is pretty cool. So, no, I brought a shitload. I brought an absolute shitload of wrestling toys back then. And oh, you scan them in. Okay. I actually did try scanning the code. I actually did try scanning the code on my phone, and it wouldn't work. Wouldn't work for some reason. So, if that did work, bang, they can all have their tracking numbers straight away. Otherwise, fuck them. Fuck them. They still get their item, and they get their item nice and early. They get it earlier than they think. Star City Picker is in the house. So wrestling toys have been going great at the moment. Don't ask me why, but they've been flying off my shelf. Now the last thing for March April was this Sonic game. I just wanted to put this up there because I brought this one for Kelly from EB Games for $20 brand new. She put it in the console and didn't like it straight out, and we've sold it for $44.99. So we sold that straight away. So it's still new. We didn't play it. It was just tested. It was tested to see if the new item worked. But that game sucked. That game sucked big time. Alrighty. But when you're lazy, no, it's not lazy. When you're freaking working full time, man, and you sell so much, there's only so much time you've. There's a dog barking. You should really think about Australia Post Business. Yeah, we're going to do that in the new financial year. 100%, we're going to do that, and then all the tracking and all that will go on there. But in the meantime, I haven't had one problem in a year and a half, not one. So now we'll go with what has just sold this weekend. This weekend, fair bit of stuff has sold this weekend. So this is what it was all about, what sold this weekend. I don't want to do a long live. I'm just going to show you what we sold this weekend. So we sold this footy card. We still got to send all these off tomorrow. So we sold that footy card for $14.99. No, actually, I sold that for $12. I took an offer. Yeah, it's a shame you didn't like that game. It sucked. But then we got the original one, so it's all good. Ken says we need a scanner, but all good. Like I said, everyone has their own way. None are right, none are wrong. Exactly, none are right and none are wrong. And as long as the customers get all their stuff, and we've always got the tracking there just to back ourselves up, which nothing has ever gone wrong. So, but I'd love to eventually get all those other little bits and pieces and gizmos and be able to do that stuff that makes life a little bit easier, and we can just print out the addresses and all that stuff. That would be nice. That would be pretty fucking nice. All right. Next up was what do we got here? So we got this videotape here. This just sold for $19.99. Looks shit. It looks so shit. Strange World. Anyway, if someone wants that, they can have it. They've paid for it plus their postage, so good the fuck on them. So that sold just the other day. Holy shit, that fucking toy started talking by itself again. Port Adelaide. Port Adelaide, someone must have needed some toilet paper. A bit sharp, Brad, a bit sharp. But I'm pretty sure I'll send some Power Pepper your way. Next up was this DVD. This actually sold today while I was sitting outside. Grand Final Draw, 1977. That sold for $10. That was a 50-cent video I brought a while back. And like I said, they're all fucking selling now. They're all selling now. You remember this one from my... one of my trips. Aladdin. Aladdin sold for $10. I actually paid $1 for this, so that sold for $10. Plus they paid their $2.20 for postage. I guess they don't have the Disney Network or Disney Channel or whatever the fuck it's called. Disney Channel, Disney Network. Fucking who knows? Who fucking knows? What's next? Another Doctor Who. We sell a Doctor Who a day. If we don't sell a Doctor Who a day, something is wrong with us. So there's a Doctor Who. We've got to package these up. Straight after the live, we're going to package all these up before Worldwide of Reselling. Do you ever get those bits of mold inside the videotapes? If so, does it must say they're wrecked? I wouldn't sell them with mold. I keep all my videotapes inside, so they're not going to get all gross and all that. So I know how to kind of keep the tapes. If you're going to keep them in your shed and all that, they are going to eventually get mold, and then they'll start getting mold on the paper bit on inside the flap. So you don't want that. You don't want that. But if there's mold inside it, don't sell it. Definitely don't sell it. But if there's mold on the tape, and you're and just say you're let me just grab any. And just say your cover is still good, just take the shit out and keep the cover, because you never know. You might find you'll get a videotape and that might have mold on the cover, but then you've got a spare cover so you can just swap it over. So there's always ways around that, but definitely don't sell mold at the moment. Probably not a good idea. Another Doctor Who, of course, another fucking Doctor Who. Remember, I paid about it worked out about 60 cents each for all these. We've gone for nearly 200 of these, and we've got about 30 of them left, I think it was, we counted. Yeah, it was about 60 cents each we paid, and they sell for, $10 to $20, most of them $10. So, and we sell one a day. So we've made a killing on fucking Doctor Who's, absolutely on Doctor Who's. We've got a question. Rob and Ken have a shitload of DVDs with comps very low compared to what can be made in profit. I list. Is it worth listing? Yeah, it's worth listing. Kelly just got a whole heap of. We had a whole heap of horror movies, and that were in the death pile. And these horror movies, I thought they're fucking sweet horror movies. And there was 10 of them. They only go for like $2 each from comps and all that. So she's just put them all together and taken a photo of 10 DVD lots. We've put them at $60 at the moment, but we'll take about $50 for them. And yeah, bloody people are watching it. There's watches on it and all that. So fucking why not just package them up? If there's just lot them up. If they only go for less than like $6 on comps, lot them up. But in saying that, people had Aladdin for $6, selling it for $6 with free postage and $7 with free postage, and I said, "Fuck that! I paid $1 for that. I'm fucking at least putting it for I'm at least putting it for $10." So I at least putting it for $10, and it sold for $10, and other people had it listed for $7. So Maybe because my store's got a good rating, I'm not sure. Ken lists everything he buys, and good. Bloody oath you should. Bloody oath you should. And fuck, I'd love to go around Ken's house and see all his DVD collection. That's mental, all the DVDs. Next up was I listed this Friday night. I listed this. Sorry, Friday night I listed it. Peter Dacos AFL DVD video, because we had a whole heap of VHS of footy ones, which we've finally quickly listed the rest of them, because now that there's no footy on, everyone's buying all the footy DVDs. So I thought they might buy all the footy videos, and it worked. Sold overnight. It was sold for $15, plus they paid for their postage. Peter Dacos. So a Collingwood fan in Melbourne has that one coming towards them, and sweet. Same with the wrestling. I sell heaps above comps. Yeah, no, sweet as, because so do I. And don't worry about comps all the time. Listed a few other list them a few dollars more, because if you've got a good rating on your store, people are gonna fucking see your stores better and see your comments are better that people have things. So I hope that helps you out, Hassan. So get those listed. Okay, WrestleMania 2000. This one was good. I love this one. They sold for $25, plus they paid for their postage. So that's good, man. Fucking Dacos. That WrestleMania is good. And the funny thing is with these wrestling tapes, which a lot of people laugh, and some of them you only get $10 for. Some of them you only get $10 for. Some of the rarer ones you get about $20, $30 or whatever. But what happened on the WWE Network is some of the music that they walk down to the ring to is not on the WWE Network, where you can watch all these pay-per-views. Now, if you've got the videotape, what they walk down to the ring is on there. So just say if someone walked down to the ring with Metallica music, originally they've changed the music to some fucking music that they want to put on the network because they don't want to pay copyrights. But the original fucking songs that they walk down to the ring is on here. So that's just a little tip there for the wrestling ones. That's why they sell. Otherwise they wouldn't really sell, except for idiots like me that would buy their favorite wrestling pay-per-views just to put up on the wall or whatever. This one was one of my favorites, and this sold while I was making this today. The Macho Man, yeah, dig it. So Macho Man, I brought him for about $10 from a sale in a store years and years and years ago for my own collection, just from a house thrift. I put him up at $40. $40. I thought it was $50. Fuck. Put it up at $40. Didn't really want to get rid of him, but there's no room on the wall for him. It's just Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior stuff. So $10 into $40, plus they paid their postage. I'm happy with that. Sad to see the Macho Man go, but let's catch up with the chat. I'll list 5 or 10 at a time. Not take too long to go through them. Did that match have a Benoit match? Yes, it did. It had Benoit versus Kurt Angle versus Chris Jericho, and I have a Chris Benoit signed with authenticity, just 8x10, and I've been getting messages of people wanting it cheaper from me because I've got it for sale for $200 on there. I brought that for $5 the week before he killed himself. And then the prices went up, and I've been holding it, and I don't really want it anymore because even though he's one of my favorite wrestlers, he murdered his fucking family. So yeah, like Hollywood Hulk Hogan's music and all that. They put other music instead of Jimi Hendrix song and all that because they don't want to pay the fucking copy. He's got billions of dollars, but he doesn't want to fucking pay. Cheers, man. It is some good sales, and this is just the ones that I'm actually showing you from that don't say March on it are just from Friday afternoon until today that I'm showing you at the camera here. He was an epic wrestler. He was so good. Oh, Macho Man. All right. What else we got? All right. More wrestling stuff. So remember when I did the video, if didn't get many views. So all these toys in here are this. So you see how I did the cage behind him, and I took the photo like that. So there's Mankind and all that. So a bunch of 1998 Attitude Era ones I lotted up together just for that video, and they sold, and that was about a month ago, that video. They sold for 120 bucks. And that was last night they sold for $120. And that's a fucking good sale. They're just old toys. Those ones are old toys that I had, and I just did it for the video. And plus, I don't like those rubber ones compared to the new ones that I keep. So that's why I did that and sold them and ended up leaving them. But it works. From what I told you guys, if you go back and watch that video, it is I explain how to take the photos of the wrestling toys. And seriously, just go back and watch it. Just a bit tongue-tied there, but go back and watch it, and I've sold so many. I've sold so many of those ones that I showed you how to list. So if you need to list wrestling toys, yeah, definitely. Yeah, and it's wicked. I put the cage behind it because it was an Attitude Era, and that's what happened back then. They used to use the cage. And I'm always doing weird shit. Now this one, I'm not sad to say goodbye to this one, because if you remember when I did the, that big thrift at the toy store, and I got all those wrestling toys and all that, I actually brought myself this Ultimate Warrior as well as one to resale. There was no way in hell I was going to buy one to resell and not to keep one for my wall with all my Ultimate Warriors. I got $100 for this. I paid $25. My one as well, $25. So $25 for the Flash Bat, but this is the Elite collection. So if you find the Elite collection of wrestling toys, and make sure the box is in fucking good condition, but you want because this is Elite as well, so Macho Man is Elite as well. You want pristine condition with your Elite figures. Don't pay more than $25 for a figure in the box, but make sure you research what figures that you've got. This is actually going to Canada. They've actually paid the postage to go to Canada, so this is going to Canada. And man, I've paid online $100 for a wrestling figure before as well. So, you know, for my own collection. So people buy them. Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, all those old stuff. If you've got fucking the Fink, who just passed away, you're going to get some good money. Thanks for dropping in, HR Hustle Stuff. Yes, the Macho Man. Love the Macho Man. And yeah, Flipper took my advice on the wrestling toys, and his sales on them definitely increased. It definitely increases. Put them in a ring, and have a play with them. Play with them. Have fun. Play with the fucking toys. Have a Royal Rumble. All right. So the next sale is the last sale of from my Friday to today. Whew, my biggest sale. You gotta give me a thumbs up for this. You gotta give me a thumbs up for this. Like, I'm putting that there. You subscribed? Are you subscribed? Have you done your thumbs up yet? Have you done your thumbs up? Have you subscribed? Because I'm going to show you my best sale I've ever had. There it is. I paid. Remember when I went to that lady's house? All these Sailor Moons. Kitty told you. I would sell them for $500 for all these. $500, man. $500. Plus they paid for their postage. What a cheap bastard. What a cheap fucking prick I am. I made them pay for their own fucking postage after they paid $500. Fuck them. They can fucking pay for their own postage. And I got $500. So fingers crossed that goes all fucking smoothly when they receive them and all that. But they all work. They're in all good condition. Hopefully it's not a fucking prick that fucking gets them and then wants to be a bastard. But $500 fucking dollars for fucking Sailor Moon. What a stupid little fucking dumb cartoon it is. Except for the theme song. The theme song is fucking sweet. $500. 14 of them. 14 of them. That was when I went to that. Whoa. That was when I went to that lady's house, and that was when I went to that lady's house and fucking that lady's house and brought all her DVDs for $130, and there was over 200 DVDs, and I knew those Sailor Moons were in there from the photo that I saw. So I knew that I was going to get $500 for that. I asked the kitty, and the kitty said to me, "Don't fucking not get them. Go fucking get them, because you're going to get $500 for them." So it took only a month. It only took a month. I had 16 watches. Kitty, she doesn't fucking lie, man. She doesn't fucking lie. So that's all the shit I sold this weekend, and my favorite sales from not March but April, not March, because I fucked that up. I fucked that up, but that's all right. That's okay. That's okay, because let's get that right there, because everyone is going to Facebook Marketplace to hunt Sailor Moon. Now they are, and they will. And there was heaps of sold listings as well. So we all go and search, because I always look for everyone's DVDs and search for all the fucking TV series that I can lot up. I've got heaps of fucking TV series there still that I need. I'm waiting for other ones and all that shit to come in. So Sailor Moon, fucking random, but there is so many DVDs that you can lot up out there. I think if you get, like, you remember the old Prisoner from H Block or whatever it was, I think you can get some good money for those. I saw someone locally had fucking them for sale as well, but they lived too far away, and they wanted like fucking $100 for like the complete set of them, even though I could have got like $500 for them. I just couldn't be fucked driving up there. But it is what it is. So you know what time it is. You know what time it is. It's time to bring up that kitty. It's time to bring up the kitty. Now, kitty, we sold that shit from Friday till fucking today. How much did we make? $867 before fees and all that other bullshit. All that shit. Kitty, you sexy little furry fucking thing. $867 before fees, before taxes, before they get posted. Oh, beautiful. Now, fuck off, kitty. Fuck off, kitty. We can't not have a fucking kitty on here, on the live. So fuck off, kitty. All right. So you got a kitty. You got kitty on. Kitty looked different. Kitty looked different. Do you do all offers on? You know what? I don't usually take offers. I usually send out offers. I usually send out offers. I don't usually take offers. The same person offered me $450 for those Friday afternoon, and I just declined it. I didn't even fucking write back 480 or 490. I just declined it. Just couldn't be bothered. I was in a bad mood after work. Just couldn't be fucked dealing with anyone. And 10 minutes later, they fucking brought them at $500. So happy with that. Oh, Prisoner was fucking good. Prisoner was good. And the new show that they've Wentworth is so freaking cool. Kitty doesn't lie. Kitty does look different, Cara. Kitty looks different, but it's just a different kitty when it's live, because she washes herself. She licks herself before she comes on. And yeah. So all right. Cool. All right. So everyone like the kitty. $800 for a second job, not bad. Well, yep, that fucking takes weekend sales. That takes care of Kelly's wages for the week. We'll get a few more sales, and she can go buy what she wants at the shops. The shops are closed. Looks like we're gonna have to save them money, Kelly. Sorry about that. You hate the new kitty. Don't hate the fucking new kitty. You fucking love the new kitty. Bring back the kitty with attitude. All right, I'll bring back a meaner kitty. I can't have one that's moving and that's live, but yeah, that kitty with an attitude. Brad licks himself before he comes as well. Brad, that's actually fair. Okay, so before I go, thanks everyone for jumping in. I was just going to do a quick show. 45 minutes is long enough. I just wanted to show you what I kind of sold and do a show and tell live. I couldn't be bothered editing one, and I thought you guys missed the kitty. So give a thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Look, the thumb can thumb up my nose like that. And this afternoon, and don't forget, this afternoon coming up this week, but yes, this afternoon, Wide World of Reselling is on to Aussie Thrifters channel, got their t-shirt on there, to Aussie Thrifters t-shirt, to Aussie Thrifters channel this afternoon. Yeah, thanks for joining in, guys. I think it's about 3 hours away for this, so jump over to Brad's channel, and I'm going to do, if you guys, live version was good, thank you guys. If you guys want to see more of the live show and tell, maybe every 3 days, I'll do what's sold in every 2 days or every 3 days, and I'm happy to do that for you guys if you guys want to see that. But you've got to smash the thumbs button up, and then I'll definitely do it if I get some love on there. Or do what the fuck you want. That's all good. Do what the fuck you want. I'll see you on Brad's channel, guys, and see you in 3 hours. Thanks heaps for joining in, and I'm going to go watch some Netflix for the next